Hi, I'm Pastor Brett Wilson here at Georgetown Lutheran Church, and I'm excited to welcome you in person for worship in our sanctuary and online for our continuing live stream this and every coming Sunday. This video, I just want to share what it's going to look like to come for worship in person and how we're keeping each other safe, some things that have changed with our current practices and in the neighborhood. So I want to show you what it'll be like to arrive here on Sunday morning for in-person worship. First of all, plan ahead. Maybe plan a few extra minutes for parking, especially if it's your first time coming back. And because I want to show you this. Oh, can I change my screen? It won't let me flip my screen. So out here on Wisconsin Ave, they've installed what these are called the Georgetown decks, and that whole front row of parking on Wisconsin is no longer there. So you want to make sure that you plan other places, and especially early service folks who were used to popping in and parking right out front. You're just going to need to know that pull around the corner, find a different spot. As you come to worship, make sure that you have your mask. We are going to wear our masks and stay masked from when you greet our greeters and anytime you're inside our building, other than when the moment that we're taking communion. As you approach the church, if it's nice weather, our greeters will be standing outside, clipboard, and you want to make sure that you have RSVP'd for worship. We are only at this time inviting folks who have previously registered for worship. So register before 9 a.m. on Sunday morning, and they'll check you off and invite you inside. As you come inside, masked up, but I'm going to stay unmasked for this video, you will notice we'll have a table here where you'll pick up your communion elements. You'll do this all on your own so that you're just touching yours. They'll be set out as individual packets with your bulletin, maybe a name tag, and communion elements for you. There will also be hand sanitizer and kids' bulletins is available as well. Then we'll proceed. Come on in, and I love to visit with you, but we're not going to visit out here before worship, so we're just going to make our way in. And as you'll note here on the podium, a couple signs. An usher will show you to a spot so that everyone can find a comfortable place. And you'll notice that if you come in and you can hear the organ playing like it is right now, then that means the mics are live and the prelude has begun in the sanctuary. So that means that when you enter our worship space, you're consenting that your voice, your audio may be captured on our live stream, and possibly your image. However, as you come in and you're met by an usher here, you can let them know if you'd like to be seated in an area where there's no chance you'll be captured on our live stream, which is basically the whole left side of the sanctuary. You can also let the usher know, they might guess, if you have little ones with you and you'd like to be seated by our kids area, or any other special needs, or if you'd like a little more distance from other worshipers, just let our ushers know and they'll take care of you. As you come in to the sanctuary space, or as you leave, you can leave a prayer, concern, or joy on our prayer boards there. I'd love to keep that going. And then you'll make your way to your seat. And we're going to stay in our spots throughout worship so that we're not sharing a lot of immediate personal space and giving each other a little bit of distance. We'll space out a little bit in the pews, one household or pod per pew, and at alternating sides. And those pews that are marked in white behind me are the ones that we will not sit in so that we don't block our AV for our live stream. As you can see here, we just have one camera set up and a couple of lights. It's pretty unobtrusive, and we hope that our worship in the sanctuary gives you a real chance to be present and feel like we're in the space, we're here together. We're also connecting with people on the live stream, but if you're here, you're not feeling like you're behind a screen. After worship, we'll invite you to come back out the front, and here's what's different. You're gonna drop your bulletin and your communion elements in recycling bins that will be provided here. And then we'll weather permitting, have the front doors wide open, and we'll go and share in fellowship outside. So I would love to greet you after worship. I'll do it outside. So join me out there. Maybe we'll even share some baked goods individually wrapped and be able to take off our masks and to share together. So joyful music coming from our organ. We look forward to seeing you this and coming Sundays here at Georgetown Lutheran. RSVP online to join us in person. Don't forget.